Welcome to the rags to riches story of Penelope Thorne. Born and raised in one of the busiest neighborhoods of Brindleton Bay, a thick wallet wasn't the only thing this country girl was used to growing up. Her parents, Dean and Paris Thorne, surrounded with an infinite supply of money, were always tough on Penelope. From the days her parents would get phone calls from the first grade teacher to when she was caught sneaking out for her senior prom, Penelope always knew she had a mischievous and disobedient side. Prom night was always one to remember, not only for her parents but for Penelope herself. She opened her bedroom window as quiet as she could, pushing against the frame to silence any noise. After dragging her body through the frame and twisting herself around, she let go, falling a quick 4 feet to the uncut grass beneath her. Ugh, seems like Dad forgot to cut the grass again this week, she moaned to herself as dozens of insects began to climb up her legs. In the process of picking herself up, she noticed her prom date Jake waltzing towards her. "Let me give you a hand," he exclaimed as he reached his long, skinny arms towards her. "Why are you late?" she gasped, snatching her purse from his hands. "I'm happy I'm late, gorgeous," he said softly, attempting to calm her down. "If I was on time and knocked at the door, your parents would have killed me. You know how much they hate when you are out with me." She looked up into his eyes and nodded. "I know, Jake, I know. I'm sorry. I just hate having to sneak out every time I want to see you." The high school couple, madly in love, wrapped their arms around each other and began to sway in the evening breeze. "Let's get going, beautiful," Jake whispered as his cheek rested gently against hers. Just nearly an hour passed before they arrived at Brindleton Bay High. Lights of various patterns and colors reflected from the windows to the broken concrete outside. It was finally time. The moment every student had been anticipating for the entire semester. With dance music blasting, sweat dripping, and lights flashing, everything was exactly how Penelope imagined. She'd been waiting for this night since freshman year, and the fact that she had the most gorgeous guy on the varsity football team as her date made the whole situation thousands of times better. After a few fast songs with strobing lights of every color, the DJ finally played a slow song. The crowd began to quiet and the lights dimmed to a warm purple. Within a matter of seconds, Jake shouted, "This is it! This is our song!" He and Penelope immediately locked eyes and grabbed each other's wrists. They huddled closer and began to sway. Penelope's legs locked and her hands started shaking. "I love you," she muttered. Jake looked down with a smile growing on his face. "You what?" he replied questionably, trying not to giggle. "I'm just so happy I was able to share this night with you. I've been dreaming of this day for years, and to finally be here, in your arms," she looked up. Her eyes began to water and her heart fell to the pit of her stomach. She grabbed Jake and squeezed him. His oversized hoodie soaked her tears and muffled her cry. She just couldn't let go. He was everything she ever wanted, and Jake felt the same about her. Before they knew it, the slow song was over. The DJ noticed the affectionate couple and quickly grabbed the mic. "That song goes out to the lovely couple towards the back by the snack bar. Give them a hand." Jake and Penelope quickly looked up. The crowd turned their heads in awe. Applause began to flood the room. The attention on the dance floor was too much pressure for the two of them, so Jake grabbed Penelope's hand and began to dart towards the main lobby doors. Laughing so hard they could barely catch their breath, Penelope grabbed Jake's face and began to kiss him. His eyes widened as he continued to laugh thanks to her face pressed firmly against his. "Let's get out of here," he said, gently removing his lips from hers. Penelope didn't want the other students to see her like this, so she quickly agreed and guided Jake towards the front doors. The two, madly in love, were headed down the street to Jake's apartment. Since he lived so close to the school, there was absolutely no point in wasting money on an Uber or a cab. They danced downhill towards Wickerman's Wharf with their hands connected and swaying. The cool, crisp spring breeze whipped through their hair and their hands locked even tighter, causing the veins on their arms to protrude. "Thank you for dealing with my mom and dad," Penelope said softly. He looked sympathetic. "They've always been so against you. I guess they just don't want me to end up hurt, but I know you'd never hurt me." He reassured her, wrapping his arms around her and placing his head on her shoulders. "I'd never hurt you, babe. You mean everything to me. When you're sad, I'm sad. When you're happy, I'm happy. I like to think of us as one whole heart. You make up one half, and I make up the other. Being together is what connects them." They approached the house and disconnected hands. After barely getting the door open, Jake picked Penelope up. She screamed with joy and swung her arms out. He threw her down on the sofa playfully, initiating a series of kisses. Before you know it, things got pretty steamy. One thing led to another, and within a matter of minutes, they chased each other into the bedroom to woohoo. Since last night, things couldn't have been better between the two. The first thing they did when they woke up was text each other, and the last thing they did before bed was FaceTime to share a virtual kiss. At this point, they both dreamed of being together and already had several conversations about how many kids they wanted and where they wanted to travel together. The day was May 16th. The end of senior year was approaching, and Penelope had tons of schoolwork to finish up before the end of the week. She was over her head with term papers, projects, study guides, and so much more. She felt off. Something wasn't right, but she didn't know what. After realizing she completely missed her period days prior, she began to worry. "Oh my god, what if I'm pregnant?" she shouted to herself as she tapped her pencil repeatedly on the desk. "There's no way, Mom and Dad would literally kill me," she exclaimed, gradually raising her voice. Penelope began to tap her pencil faster and faster when finally the tip broke off and flung to the other side of her desk. "You know what?" she whispered to herself. "I'm gonna head out and buy a pregnancy test just to make sure this isn't true. It just can't be." She quickly grabbed her wallet, threw it in her purse, and rushed out the door. Upon returning home with the pregnancy test, she stormed into the bathroom, slamming the door shut. She was on the verge of tears. She vigorously ripped the packaging open and held the test in her palm. Her hands were trembling and her vision began to blur. The moment of truth awaits. She started to cry and covered her mouth to silence herself as much as she could. Mom was downstairs making breakfast for her little brother Jared, and negative attention was the last thing she wanted at the moment. The test did its thing. Her eyes grew twice their size. She gasped and started trembling. "I'm pregnant," she said softly. "Oh my god, I'm actually pregnant." Her hands fell open and the test dropped to the cold laminate floor. She stood up crying, trying so hard with everything she had not to draw attention. After washing her hands at the sink, she reached for the towel to dry them, knocking over one of the new candles Dad bought Mom for her birthday a few weeks ago. "Damn it," she yelled as she leaned down to clean up the broken glass. "Penel, are you okay?" Mom hollered with urgency from the kitchen. Penelope didn't hear her mom's response. After finally collecting herself, she continued to lay on the floor, numb, in pure despair. She didn't know what to do. She curled her legs up and buried her head between them, sobbing uncontrollably. Distant thumping grew louder and louder, and within seconds, Mom was banging on the door. Penelope jumped up to reach for the doorknob. She realized she forgot to turn the lock. Before her hands could reach, the doorknob twisted on its own and the door opened towards her. Backing away from the door, she tripped and fell into the bathtub, pulling the shower curtain from its hinges. Mom looked directly at her, and before words could roll off her tongue, she noticed the pregnancy test on the floor in open sight. Mom glanced at it before turning to look at Penelope again. "What the hell is this?" she yelled. The sound of her mom's voice reverberated around the bathroom, making it sound twice as loud. "I'm so sorry, Mom," Penelope cried, while attempting to pick herself up out of the bathtub. Mom grabbed the pregnancy test from the floor and stormed out, slamming the door behind her. Penelope was scared for her life. She knew this wasn't going to go down well with her father. 3 months have passed since the day Penelope tested positive for her pregnancy. The young teenager was faced with the tragic death of her unborn child. Due to internal complications, the fetus didn't make it. The news of the miscarriage spread like wildfire throughout Brindleton Bay. Penelope will never forget that dark day. Ever since Jake completely fell off the face of the earth, missed calls, no texts, and his apartment left abandoned and empty, she truly felt like she had nothing left to live for. Even after a month, she was still void of emotion. She was sitting in the back of a cab heading away from what she used to call home. Mom and Dad kicked her out a mere 3 days after graduating. Life had never been worse. She was hoping to head to SimCity University to major in art, one of her biggest passions. But of course, those plans ended up getting canceled. With no job and no money, she wasn't able to pack any of her furniture. She was forced out only with pocket change for food. Within 2 hours, Penelope arrived in Willow Creek. She knew no one. She couldn't afford to attend school with no job or house to live in, and had no choice but to blow her entire college fund on purchasing a plot of land. No walls, no bed, no kitchen, nothing. Will she find success in building a home, starting a family, and reconnecting with Jake? The story of Penelope Thorne begins here. Hey guys, what's up? It's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Matt, also known as Pixelade, and I make videos about The Sims on my channel. So I make Let's Play videos, news and info videos, create a sim, speed build, mod review videos, all that type of stuff. And I'm so excited to dive into this challenge. I've been wanting to do this for probably a year or so, but my plate has just been so full with, going to work every day and worrying about my seasons Let's Play, my cats and dogs Let's Play, news and info videos. I've kind of been swamped, but now that seasons is wrapping up and we are getting closer to the Get Famous expansion pack, I can't wait to not only start this LP for you guys, but also start my Get Famous LP. I really hope you guys enjoyed the short story at the beginning. I'm not even going to say backstory because it is way longer than it should have been. I kept typing and typing and typing. I couldn't stop. My mind was exploding and I was having so much fun. And I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I did write that completely on my own with no help. I wrote it in probably 2.5, 3 hours on my laptop in bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning last night. It just hit me all at once, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this challenge is really interesting. I will have the rules pinned in the comment section below. So when you scroll down, you will see them there. There are tons of rules. Of course, I won't be able to read all of them for you in this video. So before anything, we're gonna exit out of tab mode here. I just love her outfit so much. I downloaded a crazy amount of custom content and I really hope that you guys like it. So this is her everyday outfit and I'm gonna show you her other outfits as well. This is her formal attire. Yes, I know, it reminds me of Mrs. Claus. And with her face, she kind of looks like Marina and the Diamonds, does she not? She's freaking gorgeous though. Like, I love her so much. And look, who's this? I want to know who is pulling up on us right now. I know. All of you guys have already seen the outfits, but I went through it really fast in Create a Sim because I had to speed through it. But I'm just going to swipe through them really quickly just so you can actually get like a full detailed look. Like the amount of custom content I downloaded yesterday was crazy. I downloaded 1,456 items to be exact. It took me about 5 hours to do it, but once I launched my game, of course everything worked. I got lucky. It's all Maxis Match stuff and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. Here's her sleeper outfit. And why does she have that stank face on? Oh Lord. Her formal attire is really cute. I gave her some nerd glasses and very dark red cherry lipstick. And now onto the last couple of outfits. This one right here is a recolor of one of the swimwear outfits. I forget what pack it came from, but another basic outfit. This one is my favorite outfit. This is her party wear. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. The skirt is custom content, the shirt is custom content, and the necklace is custom content. I believe the shoes are a part of the game, and I love the nails too. Oh my god, they're little Halloween nails. I know that Halloween is over, but I was like, you know what? Why not? I think it was the only nail pattern that I had that matched this outfit anyway, so that was really my only option, but I don't care. I think it looks cute. And last but definitely not least is her winter outfit. This one has the most drastic change. So during the wintertime, she likes to keep her hair short. She seriously looks like a completely different person, but she's gorgeous. Her makeup is gorgeous. Everything about her is gorgeous. She doesn't look as good in like the actual live mode as she does in Create a Sim though for some reason. It's probably because of the lighting or whatnot. It is 9 o'clock in the morning in my Sims game right now, so that possibly could be why. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm going to get into the gameplay because I know a lot of you guys hate when I ramble, and sometimes I ramble uncontrollably and just can't stop. So first of all, one of the first things that I noticed it said, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my god, if you're going from rags to riches and you have no money, how are you supposed to eat? How are you supposed to cook? But I did read that you actually can use the little grills that they give you inside of the neighborhoods, and you can rummage through trash. And it doesn't really look like I can rummage through anything right now. I think this bin is probably empty, but I like how we can at least cook stuff up there. We do have a fishing pond here. We have some frog logs to look through. I see some rocks that we can collect. Oh, and I see a sim. I did place your sims down, guys. I'm gonna go to map view really quickly to show you. So this is the new and improved Willow Creek. I did change it around to my version, of course. I downloaded houses from the gallery, many of them from Hatsy. So thank you, Hatsy, for creating such wonderful content. But I did randomize a lot of the houses, put them down. I changed all of the community lots. Of course, we still have the library, the gym, and the nightclub, but they're revamped. We have Kimmy's seafood restaurant here instead of a boring ass museum, because I'd rather go to a restaurant than a museum. Lots of houses and lots of families. I'm not going to show you every single one. I kind of want it to be a surprise who I've added and who I haven't added. So if you guys see your sims, leave comments and let me know they are your sims. The first person that we see here is Kiara. She's a young adult. She's wearing a blue shirt, and she could potentially be our first friend. We're going to have to get social with people because we're going to get pretty lonely out here, considering that we're not allowed to build a house until we meet the requirement. So the first thing we're going to do is enter some cheats to get our money down to 0. So with testing cheats on, I can now type in money and I can hit 0. Oh, this is so painful to watch. Mine is 14,500 simoleons. So we are now broke. We are not allowed to build on our lot, but we can place objects that we're able to hold in our inventory out in the neighborhood. So we can place those objects on our actual home lot. So we're gonna have an empty lot for quite some time. Like I said in the backstory, she's broke. She was exiled from her home. She's got no money. She had to use her whole college fund. That was her college fund, 14,500, to buy this lot. So this is where she's going to start from scratch. She was expecting a baby, but unfortunately she miscarried. So her life is basically crap right now, and she's just been going through the motions. She misses Jake. Jake fell off the face of the earth. He won't answer her texts. He won't call her back. Nothing at all. So the first thing we're going to do is come over here and start fishing. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna start collecting some objects because I know we'll probably end up earning money from that. I'm sorry, Kira, as much as I wanna talk to you, we gotta try to make some money first because we cannot live off of 0 simoleons. That's just impossible. It ain't happening, I'm sorry. So we're gonna mine that rock over there. We'll come look for frogs. And after that, I do wanna show you guys something really quickly. I noticed over here on the other side, not only do we have more fishing spots, we have one right there. We should have another right there. We also have a little park with more grills and an outhouse, so we can use the bathroom over here. Thank God for that. So she's coming over here mining some rocks, and while she's doing this stuff, I'm going to read some of the rules to you. So it starts off here, The Sims 4 From Rags to Riches Mega Challenge. The point of this challenge is for each simmer to get the sim of their choice from living in rags all the way up to riches. In order to complete this challenge, your sim must meet all of the main game challenge goals listed below. There are mandatory challenge goals that you must meet before you can complete some of the main challenges. There is also a list of optional goals for you to pick and choose from to go along with the main challenge. So if you want, you can actually make this a lot harder than you want it to be. I don't know about that, you guys. I think I'm gonna kind of keep the difficulty that we currently have, just so I don't overwhelm myself and end up causing myself to fail the challenge because I want to be a badass, you know? I don't want to go there. So we have our frog that we can sell for 10 simoleons, and we have a little buddy playful decor that we can sell for 25 simoleons. So we're already starting off with 35 simoleons. Yay, I'm happy about that. And since it doesn't look like there are any more rocks to dig up, we might just start fishing because I know that that's another skill that will come in handy for us. And look, we do have a little rollerblading rink right next to our home, which is really cute. We'll have Penelope look for more frogs on this side of the neighborhood. I just love these houses too. They're so suburban and so gorgeous. I did place them down, and every single lot in Willow Creek is populated with sims that you guys made and submitted using hashtag Pixelade and hashtag Rags to Riches. It's the first day of spring. The weather is cold, but of course it's starting to warm up. I was gonna start this challenge in the dead of winter, but I was like, you know what, Matt, that'll be too hard. I don't want my sim sleeping outside in a tent in the cold. That would just be way too much. I'm sorry. But these houses are cute, and I really hope that you guys like them. Ah, yay, there's frogs everywhere, guys. We'll have her come over here, look for frogs there. And there's gotta be more rocks. I know in some worlds there are literally those little rock things that you can mine. They're everywhere, but in this world I'm not really seeing many of them for some reason, so we'll just have her look for those frogs for the time being. So challenge information and rules. There are certain main goals you are not allowed to complete until you finish the mandatory steps that go with them. These side challenges can be found in the mandatory steps section. You must complete mandatory steps before you can get a job, build your home, and start your family. So those are 3 things that we actually cannot do right now, which is crazy. So we're gonna have to be living poor for quite some time. And I know you guys are probably wondering, you're like, Matt, if this girl's so poor, why she got nice clothes? Why does she have nice makeup? Why is this bitch wearing some Sephora makeup, but she's broke? Like, what's the deal? Okay, that's stuff that she had previously when she left her parents' house before her parents kicked her out. Of course, she couldn't take her furniture. All she could take were the clothes on her back and a few other outfits. Did we find some more frogs? We did. 10 more simoleons. I'm living for that one. It also says you may not place anything on your Sims lot until you have unlocked the mandatory steps for building a home. Items your Sim can carry are allowed to be set down or used on your own lot, excluding seeds. Okay, so items that can fit in our inventory, such as a painting easel, can be placed on our lot. So that makes sense, I guess. But of course, you can't just start gardening from the get-go. And I see why they did that, because that's something that would, you know, kind of take away from the challenge and would kind of destroy the whole purpose of it, because you would end up earning money really, really quickly. So yay, we're up to 55 simoleons already, even though we're broke and barely have anything. I'm seeing tons of these like little plants around, but that's it. Like there actually isn't anything else to really like mine and do. So you know what we will do? We'll probably head off to another neighborhood. I didn't read any rules about not being able to travel, so I don't see why we can't, but I'm just gonna take another look around here, because knowing me and my blind dumbass, I probably forgot about like a pile of rocks or something. I see that there's a garden over here, but I don't think we're allowed to use this. I am not 100% certain. I am using the challenge that's on modthesims.info. There are separate challenges from separate years. There's one from 2015 and then one from 2017. So I'm using the newer one, of course. And look, things are popping up again. Yay! So we have some more rocks popping up. We'll come over here and begin to dig those. So that's good that they automatically generate and populate pretty quickly. I'm happy about that. But look, she has that little perky walk. I had to give her this walk. It's so cute. I never have my Sims use it. And I was like, you know what? Why not? She's seriously that type of girl. She's that perky, preppy, high school, you know, girl that flirts with all the football guys. So this was just perfect for her. I couldn't say no to that. You are not allowed to place items outside of the walls of your home or use seeds until you finish the mandatory steps for building a garden. So no gardening until you complete those mandatory steps. Before you own a bed, you must use public places to sleep. You may not place a bed on a public lot. Outdoor retreat users may use a tent if you want, but you must earn the money to buy it, and it cannot be placed on your home lot. Once your friendly level is full with a Sim, you may stay at their home one night a week if you so wish. You must count the days, and on the 7th day, you can stay with them again. While at their home for that one night, you are allowed to make and eat as many meals as you want to, but cannot take them with you. You can make one plate of food before you leave their home to take when you go. Do not sleep at any Sim's home at any other time unless you have a bed of your own. I'm glad that they made that clear, because that was one thing that I was thinking about. I was like, oh wait, I could just befriend the girl across the street and just live with her and be like, hey boo, you wanna be like, hey boo, can I come stay with you? My mom kicked me out and I'm broke as shit. But I realized what they did, and that makes sense. And this is the part that I was talking about earlier. It says you can rummage for food, garden, public plants, or cook on the outdoor barbecue until you have built your home. I survived off of selling collectibles and making food like this for a while before I got my home. Okay, so it basically does confirm that we can come over here and garden on a public lot. I seriously chose the perfect neighborhood for this, guys. I didn't even realize that. I literally just chose a random neighborhood in Willow Creek. I first wanted to do this one because it's just gorgeous. I love the scenery. I love how everything looks. But oh my God, I'm just happy we can actually come over here and garden over here. We just can't do it on our home lot. So maybe we'll start doing that too. Maybe we'll have her focus on gardening. We'll have her focus on creativity so she can paint. And we'll also have her focusing on collecting and fishing. So she's gonna be like one of nature pretty much. Like she's gonna be doing all the outdoor stuff. If you decide to add any other Sims before the spouse and kids, they may not work in any way or earn money from hobbies like painting. I kind of expected that. If you are a part of a club that can earn money by painting, writing, etc., you cannot keep any of the money made by selling these items until you have finished every main goal. Well, I didn't plan on joining a club or anything. I've never really been fully into that club aspect, so I totally understand that. Well, we have a little hopper here, a playful hopper. We'll sell that for 20 simoleons, and we have a treasure map for 80. Yay! We're at 155. Awesome. So we've sold all that stuff. It does say though that you can hang the paintings in your home or delete them if you are a part of that club. Guys, I think we really ran out of like collectibles and stuff to actually look for. Like, we are screwed. How else are we gonna make money? How much does it even cost to grill stuff? Oh, it's not even that much. Frankenbeans is only 15 simoleons and hot dogs are 13 simoleons. So we're not gonna starve, guys. We won't starve. We'll survive, but barely. It makes complete sense why none of these flowers are even sprouting anyways, because it is the first day of spring and the temperatures are just starting to warm up. All right, guys, I think we're just gonna start fishing now because I've looked for collectibles. I don't want to start traveling all around the world. I kind of want to keep this challenge as hard as possible for myself without making it extremely hard, if you catch my drift. So we'll have her fish for a little bit and we'll put it on speed 2 while she does that. Acquired the fishing skill. Penelope's new skill in fishing allows her to catch fish, mount them on the wall, or, and then my notification was like, bye, see ya, I'll just leave, or keep them in a fish bowl. Awesome. Of course, we're gonna end up selling the fish because we need money, or we can cook them. I think we can probably cook them on the grill, so that might be what I have her do in the future. Actually, I'll just speed 3 this here. If you have city living, you can move your sim into an apartment, but you must follow all of the challenge requirements. You have to delete everything from the apartment and get rid of all of your money. You must eventually work your way up to owning the penthouse so you can complete the garden challenge. Looks like Looks like the fish in this area are too crafty for Penelope. Try fishing elsewhere until she has more skill, or try using a more valuable bait. That makes sense. We did catch 1 fish. It's worth 82 simoleons. We can probably cook it up. I'm not entirely sure. Let me just see. I don't think we can even cook it because there's little price tags on everything on the grill anyway. So we can't cook it, but we can sell it. So we'll sell it for 82 simoleons and we're now at 237. Amazing catch from catching a fish. That was a really big fish. Impressive. That'll last for 2 hours. Look at the leaves coming back on the trees. I'm happy that the weather's warming up. Her mood has just been crap the past couple of weeks, and the cold weather has not helped it. So now that the weather's starting to warm up, it's getting sunnier, the leaves are growing back, flowers are blooming. Hopefully that helps improve her mood as well. So now that we're unable to fish at our current location, we are going to move to the next to continue fishing. That's one thing I love about this neighborhood, is there are tons and tons of fishing lots. So to continue the rules, it says your lifespan can be set to anything you wish for this challenge. You can even turn aging off to be able to finish the whole challenge. I like that. If we feel like we need to do that though, I will probably end up changing that in the future, but for now, I'm going to keep it set to normal, just like how it always is. So the main game challenge goals, these are non-optional, so these are mandatory. A fully furnished home with 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, a dining room, at least 2 bathrooms, a family or living room, a study with at least 1 computer, an outdoor garden. If you are using city living, you must have a penthouse to achieve this goal, and then a poll. So you have to have all of those things for the main game challenge to actually be completed. And that's with the house. That's not even, all the other stuff. You also have to have a family. You have to get married to a sim. You can create a sim or marry one already in game, but you must get rid of all their possessions and money before you marry. And you have to also become a grandparent, guys. Oh my gosh. That means that I have to make sure that Penelope's kid has another kid. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard, but I'm kind of really interested to see where this goes. Of course, you have to have a career. Pick any career of your choosing. You can use Get to Work or any regular job. You may also run a restaurant or store. You are required to earn the Entrepreneurial Lifetime Reward. And of course, you have to reach level 10 of the career branch of your choosing, or if you're running your own business, earn 100,000 simoleons with your business and have your employees be fully trained. So as far as aspiration goes, you are required to complete at least 1 aspiration goal for both your original sim and their husband or wife. Complete 1 aspiration for each child you have. You can do this in their childhood years or make it harder on yourself to accomplish this when they become adults. No, I'm going to do it in the childhood years, just like I did with my Seasons LP. I seriously do not have the time to be making hard goals for myself. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. And oh my god, did you guys see how much it changed? It was literally super sunny and then it just got real dark dark all of a sudden and creepy. Like, it looks like it's about to be a massive thunderstorm, but I don't think there's anything in the forecast. I mean, it says chance of rain, so it'll probably rain tonight, but still, oh my gosh. She does have another moodlet here, feeling inspired from a creative trait. Creative Sims find that inspiration comes more easily than other Sims. So she's gonna have that moodlet for an additional 3 hours. And it looks like the fish in this area are too crafty for Penelope. Try fishing elsewhere until she has more skill, or try using more valuable bait. Of course, we got that last time, and now we've got it again. She caught a tuna, she caught a bass, and she caught a cichlid. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not entirely sure. She also reached level 2 fishing skill. Penelope can now catch bass, koi, and trout from fishing spots that contain them. Penelope is creative. Inspiration comes to creative Sims often, but if creative activities are ignored, their emotions will suffer. We caught 3 fish. We'll sell this one for 82, this one for 24, and this one for 9. Surprisingly, guys, we're already at 400 simoleons. I was not expecting this. Can she fish here? It's actually letting us fish again for some reason. Let's see if it actually, oh wow, okay. It said that the fish were too crafty for her, but now she can fish here. I'm guessing it's because she ended up getting her skill up to level 2 in time, probably after we got that notification. Little ducky, you're getting awfully close to that bobble. You better stay away. You better stay away, little ducky. Aflac. So for mandatory steps, before you can complete the main goals for this challenge, you must meet the qualifications listed below. Once you have completed one of these goals, you can move on to the main goal it is paired with. So the mandatory steps for building a home, you must have a level 5 in the handiness skill and level 3 in logic. So you're telling me that before I can actually build a house on my lot, and look, it's raining, I have to have level 5 handiness and level 3 logic? Holy crap, guys. We're gonna end up having to go to the library and read books or something, because wow, there's no way that we're gonna be able to get those skills up on our own, especially because we actually don't have our own house to like fix stuff, you know, and get our skills up. So we'll probably have to sit at the library and read tons of books, but I'm kind of cool with that. You must pay a fine of 500 simoleons to the city for noise disturbance before you begin building. What is this, Sim City? Reached fishing level 3, Penelope can now fish with bait and maybe get bigger and better fish as a result. Lots of different objects can be used for bait, but some work better than others, and some fish only like certain kinds of bait. That makes sense. Okay, so I've just come up with an idea. I realized that we can garden and stuff, so we can use the stuff that we catch from the garden as bait while we fish. We'll definitely be able to tackle 2 birds with 1 stone. Penelope caught a tuna, so we'll sell that one for 85 simoleons. I've also noticed the quality and the price of the fish are definitely going up as we increase our skills, so yay to that. It's looking like she's got to pee, so I will have her click off of this and head over to the restroom before that turns red. It'll probably turn red 2 seconds after I say that, knowing my luck. But the mandatory steps for getting a job. You must have a home address before applying for a job. Complete the mandatory steps for building a home. So we can't work until we have a home, and we can't build a home until we get that level 5 handiness skill. So we might as well start working on that right now, guys. That's gonna be another problem in itself. Have one of each in your home: a bed, a toilet, a shower, a sink, a stove, a counter, a chair, and a fridge. And you have to pay $1,000 for a college degree to begin your career. Oh my God. This is really crazy. I seriously wasn't expecting these rules to get this high. Oh my God. And I like how I'm reading them right now as I'm filming them, because I've never read them yet. I wanted to read them on screen so I can react to them right in front of you guys. So this is another funny thing, but she's getting a lot of moodlets here. She's hungry, she's upset because she's outside when it's storming, and that's another reason why I wanted to wait until seasons came out to do this challenge, was because I wanted my sim to be affected by the weather. I wanted that to be a major factor, and I'm so happy that now it truly is. So it's raining outside, she's walking around, she's irritated, it's cold outside, it's raining, like this girl's going to get the flu. She better buy her Tamiflu and drink up real quick, because she's gonna need it. So as she heads off to the bathroom, I'm gonna read the mandatory steps for having a family. Oh my God, this one looks even harder than the one before, guys. I don't even know if I'm ready. Before you can marry a sim, you must have a starter home for them to live in. Okay, reasonable. Every kid you have must max out all of their skills as a toddler before they can age up. Oh, that's another hard one. To age up a teen, each child must complete one of these options: have 5 levels in any one skill and perfect grades, or have 10 levels in one skill. To level up a young adult, your sim must complete one of these options. Have 5 levels in any 2 skills and a part-time job, or 10 levels in 2 skills. Oh my god, guys. This is seriously too much. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this, but I'm gonna persevere. We're gonna stick through it, and we're definitely gonna try. We're gonna have her grill some hot dogs because it's the cheapest thing out here, and we need every single penny that we can find without a doubt. Lastly, you must pay for and host a wedding every time a pair of Sims gets married. And that's in your family too. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard, but it's gonna be so fun. I'm seriously so excited for it. Acquire the cooking skill. Penelope's new skill in cooking will allow her to prepare delicious, straightforward classics. Yum. The higher the skill level, the more recipes become unlocked. Awesome, guys. So she's gonna grill up some weenies. It's cold outside, it's rainy, so of course, her slaving over this warm fire feels really nice right now, I bet. Oh my god, she's so cold. I feel terrible for her, but this is how it's gotta be. You know, she was abandoned, exiled from her home, kicked out. Her own mom and dad didn't even want to accept the fact that she was having a baby, and now she's out here, 18 years old, no experience in life, living on her own. She just looks miserable. Look at her face. She's extremely uncomfortable. She's sad. She doesn't have her boyfriend with her. She doesn't have her baby anymore. She's seriously just a hot mess. Damn, she got big ass titties too. I didn't realize that one. I am going to skip the optional challenges. If you do want to read those, head over to the website. The link will be pinned down in the comment section below. So there are several ways to making money, and this is at the very bottom of the challenge. So these are the last of the rules. So making money, of course, you can either garden, paint, write, program, do comedy, use musical instruments, do collecting, or video gaming. So you guys already know the game plan for us. I'm definitely going to be focusing a lot on the painting when we get to that. The collecting and fishing are going to be some of the other high ones as well, because those are the easiest ways. You know, we have access to them right outside of our home lot. They end up selling for a lot of money, and if we get our skills up, we could get rich off of that. Well, it looks like we're about to make our first friend, you guys. So we have Kiara coming up to us. That's the same girl from earlier, except this time she's wearing her coat. So we're gonna give her a friendly introduction, and we'll start talking to her. Maybe we can befriend her. Maybe she can improve our mood, because we are seriously just not in the mood. Like, she wants to argue right now. She is so upset. She's cold. She's like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm so done right now. We're gonna go ahead and just be friendly with her here. We'll complain about cloudy weather, and if we can, what? I was gonna complain about the rain and the cold weather, but you decided to just get up and dip on us. She probably ran into the restroom. Wait, did she eat a hot dog and then run into the restroom? Uh-oh, maybe we didn't cook them all the way. Maybe we upset her stomach. Oh no, that would suck. I'm gonna have her eat another one here, and we'll put our hot dogs in our, can we put our hot dogs in our inventory? Please, please, please. Yes, we can put our hot dogs in our inventory. Yes. It didn't say anything in the rules about not doing that, so we'll keep the hot dogs for as long as we can, which will be 8 hours. So of course, in about 7 hours, we'll eat another one just to top off on that. So she's eating, overstuffing herself. She's chilled from being cold due to temperature. When the temperature drops, Sims can protect themselves by wearing warm clothing and heading outdoors. All right, I meant to have her change into her outerwear. I don't know why she didn't automatically do it, which is very, very strange. I wanted her to use this only during the winter time because it has a different hairstyle, but it looks like we have no other choice. So we'll have her just kind of switch things out right now. She's feeling uncomfortable because she's tired. So we'll head into Build Buy and see if we can buy a tent. Some of you are probably wondering, Matt, where's she getting this tent from? We'll just say like she walked to Walmart and bought a tent with the few simoleons that she collected today. Who cares? So we actually can afford a tent by 4 simoleons, guys. We got lucky. There's a bigger one for 1,000 simoleons, but we don't really need that one. So we'll grab one of these. What color should we choose? I don't know. There's so many interesting colors. I really like the blue one. I think we'll end up going with the blue one. Oh, there's a purple one too. I like that one. I don't know if we can place it on our home lot. Let me double check because I don't remember. There were certain things that we can and can't place on our home lot. Okay, so it says you cannot place items down on your home lot until you have unlocked the mandatory steps for building a home. But here's the disclaimer. It says items that your Sims can carry in their inventory can be placed down on your lot and used. Can she put it in her inventory? Yes, she can, so we can use it on our home lot. Yes, so excited about that. So I guess what they mean by that is like toilets and beds and stuff. You can't have them in their inventory, so you can't have them, you know, down here. So we'll have her read the Wilderness Digest just to keep her entertained and informed and keep her from losing her mind from boredom, because she really hasn't talked to anyone and she's really just fished and collected all day. So we'll have her do that just to take her mind off of things and off of the recent tragedy in her life, and then we'll have her head to sleep. So she's gonna walk uncomfortably and sadly over to, oh my god, she almost got hit by a car. Did you guys see that? That car missed her by like 2 centimeters, girl. You would have been tomato juice on the road if you were moving a tad bit slower. So we're back at the home lot. She's going to crawl in and read her little digest. Hopefully that puts her fun up. It does. That's good. I like that. So instead of having to constantly like play on her phone or having to go out to the library and use the computer to put her fun up, we can always have her read the Wilderness Digest before bed every night. So she's heading to bed. Time is now flying. The weather looks like it's clearing up a little bit. It's partly cloudy. We are on day 2 of 7 of spring and the temperature is still cold. So it's pretty chilly outside, but look, the leaves are really starting to grow back on the trees. Things are looking gorgeous. I've also noticed that her social bar is really starting to drop. So we'll have her focus on that tomorrow since she really doesn't have any relationships. Whoa, why does she have a negative relationship with people already? What's up with that? I have not even talked with anyone. I don't even know why she's got a negative relationship, but she's waking up this morning. It's still kind of cool outside, so we'll have her keep her little sweatshirt on and her boots, and we'll have her head over to someone's house and start talking. So we're gonna head right across the street here. Oh, I see a sim. Who is it? Looks to be an adult. We have Mariko. All right. I'm also seeing a few other Sims over here by the park. We have Easton Bass and Natalie France. We'll have her start talking with Natalie. Looks to be the first person we can really befriend. And she'll be able to have her first girlfriend too. Do not get hit by a car again, girl. I swear to God, if you get hit by another car, I swear to God, it's that same car too. Oh, is it her? If that is the girl I'm thinking about, we're gonna talk to her. I think this is the girl we're talking about. This is Prisha. I saw this girl when downloading her and I was like, we have to become friends with this girl. She is so pretty. She is so our type. And honestly, I feel like we would get along so well. So we're gonna start talking with her and try to build a friendship here. I should really get going now. Who said that? Okay, I'm fine with that. You can get going. I don't care. Oh, she also got her fishing skill up to level 3 too. Yay, I'm happy about that. So we'll start off the conversation being a friendly here. We'll ask her about her career, see if she has a job, and maybe she can slip us a few simoleons. No, it doesn't work that way. That would be considered cheating. We're definitely not doing that. We're gonna declare our weather preference, declare our love for sun, because no one likes to be outside in the rain. We'll declare our hate for rain. We'll ask her about her day a little bit here. We'll boast about family, ask her if she has any kids, ask her if she has a husband, wife, girlfriend, complain about cloudy weather. I'm tired of these clouds. And we'll do a little bit of gossiping too. I love to have my Sims gossip. Oh God, we can get free earbuds. I didn't see anything in the rules about saying no to the earbuds. So we're gonna say yes to the earbuds and then we're going to sell. Can I not sell them? I wanna place them in the world and then I wanna sell them. Can I do that at least? I wanna sell my earbuds. Let me sell my earbuds. It didn't say anything in the rules about earbuds because I think this challenge was made a long time before then. So if we're given free earbuds, I'm not gonna say no about that. I'm gonna say yes. Can I sell? I just want to sell these. Let me sell them. It lets me put them in my inventory, but I don't know if it's actually going to let me sell them. It doesn't look like I can sell them, guys, but at least we have free earbuds. Yay. Our hot dogs are spoiled, so we're going to have to eventually get rid of those. We'll continue our conversation by talking about cold temperatures. We'll tell her a funny story, tell her another engaging one, tell her a gross joke. Hopefully we don't gross her out too much. Talk about best bait with her. See if she likes to fish too. We'll tell her a dramatic story, tell her a funny story, share photos, get to know, and of course, cloud gaze. I definitely want to do that a little bit since the clouds don't want to go away. I love the scape, guys. It's so gorgeous. Ever since Seasons, everything just looks so gorgeous in this game. I love it so much. And I really can't wait till we get those new cloud and sky mods back, because I remember at one point we did have those mods and the sky looked so realistic, but I don't want to really combine that with Seasons. I feel like it's going to end up glitching. So hopefully we do get some more mods like that soon. She also acquired the charisma skill. Finally, Penelope's new skill in charisma will allow her to succeed successfully joke more frequently and learn about other Sims. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. More varied types of interactions unlock at higher levels. Earbuds have been added to Penelope's inventory. You can use the earbuds from her inventory, or you can click on her while she's the active Sim and select earbuds menu. I really wanted to sell these suckers, but it looks like I can't. Now I'm really upset. Penelope's also family oriented and she acquired the comedy skill. Penelope has learned that Prisha is a vendor at Hogan's Grub Stalls. Nice. She's also cheerful. I completely forgot to show you her traits, guys. I don't know how I did that, but she's family oriented. She's cheerful. She's very optimistic, even though she's had a crappy past. She's creative and she's a muser. Oh God, guys, she's smelly. She needs a shower. How are we gonna shower? Because I don't think we can even shower over there. I'm trying to think to myself, how are we even gonna shower? I think we're gonna end up having to go to the gym and use their shower. I think that's really the only way. If you guys have any other suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. So we'll have her get up from cloud gazing and we'll have her head to the local gym. Willow Creek seriously feels so different now that I've replaced all of the lots and all of the Sims. Like, it's seriously gonna be such an experience, like diving into this LP and just really enjoying it. It's gonna feel so authentic to me, and I'm so happy that I just gutted all of EA's lots, because EA's lots are so boring. I'm sorry, EA, it's true though. And look at all these expensive mansions surrounding us, and we just have a little tent because we're so poor. We're the laughing stock of Willow Creek. So we'll have her head over here to Let's Go Fitness and Gym. I did download this one from the gallery, and you know what? We'll go with Prisha because we'll probably end up making conversation with her to try and build our friendship more. Alrighty, so we are at the gym now, and I just love how custom content creators and builders in general put like little decor cars outside. Even though you can't drive them, just seeing them outside looks so cool. So this is what the library looks like. I did place this one from the gallery. I'm sure we'll be visiting this quite often in the near future. This is the gym. Oh, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I placed this one down as well, and it looks like there's little yoga mats, so we can do some yoga poses and stuff in here too, which is always awesome. There is a pool. We can go swimming. There's restrooms. There's a little bar and a little cafe area. I think we can cook up here, but I'm not sure, guys. I didn't really read that in the rules. I don't remember that. If you guys remember that, let me know. This one right here is the Rainbow Club. At night, these little signs light up different colors. So when it gets dark outside, I'll be able to show you that. And over here, of course, is a seafood restaurant. Look at the little octopus on the wall. That's so cute. But I love these lots. They're so cute. And this little outdoor seating area is nice too. We probably won't be eating here right away. We're pretty broke, but eventually we'll be able to do that. So before anything, we're gonna head inside of the gym and take a shower. I don't know if these doors are numbered or lettered with like male or female. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but we're gonna come in here and take a nice, hot, steamy shower. She's been needing this one for a while. It's been cold outside, and it's still cold outside. The temperature just does not want to go up, so she wants to take the hottest shower she can, of course, without scorching her skin. She has a moodlet here, feeling happy from a cheerful trait. Cheerful Sims are always looking at the bright side, so that does boost her inspired mood and will last for 4 more Sim hours. She's out of the shower and needs to use the restroom. We'll have her do that as well while she's here. And look, she's even got a little towel on. That's so cute. Feeling steamy, awesome from taking a shower. A hot and steamy shower makes you feel so good, and that'll last 4 more hours. So she's got a couple things she wants to do. She wants to view a piece of art. She wants to search for vampire information on a computer, which is very strange and very random, but you know what? We'll do it. If that's what you want to do, we'll do it. She wants to travel to the museum. Sweetheart, there is no such thing as a museum anymore. We got rid of that sucker. Plant something. We probably won't be able to do that anytime soon either. And what's this? Buy a bar? Nope, that won't be happening because we can't buy anything until we actually have our own lot to do so. Make a group meal? We'll probably be able to do that eventually, but not here, so we'll just cancel out of that for now. Talk about dreams with someone. Now that sounds plausible, so we'll definitely keep that one. It's been a while since we've brushed our teeth. It's been since Brindleton Bay when we lived with mom and dad that we've had her brush her teeth, so we'll have her do that and get all that nasty plaque from inside of her mouth out. Oh, and that is really creepy. There better be a door on that restroom because he is going to be staring right at at you, sweetheart. No, 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 no. But this is John Felther. Apparently we have a negative relationship with him. I don't know how, to be honest. We literally have only talked with 2 people, and the 2 people that we did talk with, we had positive relationships with, so I'm just really, really confused by that. Her hunger is still pretty low, and she has an awesome moodlet from brushing her teeth, minty freshness. So let's look around here for some things to collect and some extra ways to make money. Since we traveled, we might as well take a look around. Not really seeing any collectibles. I'm seeing a lot of like fishing areas. We do have some frog posts, so we'll have her come out here and search for those. Oh my god, there's so many fishing posts, and look, we have a rock to mine, yay! I'm seeing another log here that we can look for some frogs, some more rocks over this way. This neighborhood's starting to really shape up a lot better than our own neighborhood. It feels a lot bigger too, like there's way more to do here. It's just funny because this is a base game world, but it doesn't feel like one. It's just so big. I love it a lot. We've got more rocks and more logs to search for frogs. And I think this is just about it. There's probably not too much more. Another rock here. And I don't think we can go on the other side of the street. Yeah, that makes sense. I see why. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks to dig up, and we have 3 frog logs to look through. So our potential for making money today is pretty big. Where did all her money go? Oh wait, never mind, I'm stupid. We spent it on the tent. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, Matt, you completely forgot about that. And why are you walking around outside in a towel? Oh my god. I just realized she's walking around outside with a towel on, guys. We need to have her change that. It's also cold outside, so she should not be doing that at all. So we do have a little froggy here, 10 simoleons. We'll sell that one. Awesome. I'm just so upset because I really want to be able to sell these earbuds, but I just can't. And I want to have her change her outfit, but I don't want to cancel all the things that she has queued up here. So we're just gonna have to deal with it and walk around in a towel for a couple sim hours. I don't even care. So look through this log here. Hopefully we find another little froggy, and look at that view. Gorgeous.
Ooh,
absolutely gorgeous. We found a rose. Awesome. We'll sell that. 20 simoleons. Another frog in a log. That's what I'm going to call it. Frog in a log. For another 10 simoleons, we're at almost 50. Hopefully we can get ourselves to close to 100 for the day, because we're gonna probably have to spend more money on meals and stuff. And for some reason, my game is really laggy. I filmed the Create Sim on my gaming laptop, but I'm actually recording this first part on my desktop. And for some reason, it's just not having it. So from this point forward, from part 2 forward, I'm just gonna film it on my laptop to make sure that the performance is optimal for you guys. I don't know what's going on. This computer is filled with viruses, and there's just so much clutter on it that I see why it's running so slow. So I'm probably not even gonna record on this computer anymore, honestly. I'm just so tired of the lag and all. It's just too crazy for me. Did you find a grilled cheese? Okay, it's a pyrite, but it looked like a grilled cheese from the little thumbnail. I was like, what the fuck is that? So we're gonna sell that for 10 simoleons. We do have a mysterious time capsule that we can open and discover. So we'll have her do that after she's finished looking through this final, oh, it's not even a frog log. It is a little rock that she can mine. So we'll have her do that. We'll sell the frog log for 10 simoleons. She has 2 capsules that she can open up. What do we have inside? Ooh, all right, we have an Elmera clamp for 20 simoleons. We'll sell that. And we have another hopper. We'll sell that for 20 simoleons. So we're at 104, which is what I really wanted for her. And her skills are kind of dwindling, so we might have her head home and fish a little bit just to kind of brush up on those. We do need to get rid of these spoiled hot dogs, so we're gonna place these down in the world and just kind of leave them. I don't even care. Oh, and look, she changed into her outfit automatically. Awesome. We're gonna leave them here. I don't even care. Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna go back to our home lot and grill up some food for ourselves here. So let's head back home, and we'll just go by ourselves. We don't even know, I don't even know why we dragged that girl along. We didn't even talk with her, so we'll just head home by ourselves. All right, so now that we are here, we're gonna head over to the grill to make ourselves some food. Wait, I'm seeing something on the ground. What is this? 7 left and they're spoiled, grilled fruit. Well, now we can't have those, so oh well. But we'll throw them out just to kind of clean up around our lot. I noticed our home lot runs so much better than that public lot too. That's really funny. We'll throw that away. We have another frog log to look through. We'll have her do that really quickly. And let's see if there are any more rocks. Oh, we have 2 new rocks that spawned. So we'll have her do those really quickly before we start cooking. It's hard to like not want to do these things because we're just so broke. We need every single penny that we can find. It is getting dark outside though, so we will have to cook eventually here, but we can harvest the strawberries from the bush. I didn't see anything about not being able to garden in the neighborhood. It just said on your home lot you cannot garden and plant. So we can harvest these fruits and veggies. and we'll end up selling them too, which I'm totally fine with. But in the meantime, we'll have her come over here to the grill since it's getting dark. We'll have her cook up some hot dogs again for 13 simoleons, and we'll sell some of these plants. So we have 6 strawberries for 54 simoleons. Wait a minute, we won't sell those because I think we can plant on that little planter thing over there. It didn't say that in the rules, so we'll probably end up doing that eventually. We'll sell the frog in a log. We have fossil rock for 50 simoleons. We'll sell that, and we'll open up the capsule as soon as we're done cooking up these weenies. What is it, you may ask? It's another buddy, 25 simoleons. Awesome, awesome sauce. All right, we'll have her sit down and eat some hot dogs, and I'm going to end this part here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this series, and it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to film this for a very long time, and the fact that I'm now beginning to do it is crazy. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to become a Pixelator today, and ding the little bell next to the subscribe button to receive notifications anytime I upload a video. It could be for a mod review, a Create-A-Sim, an LP, a news and info video, or tons more. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.